This is Rummy's Corner.
Good evening, boxing fans, and welcome to part 1 of the Boxing Survey series. Just to quickly explain, this was an open survey I conducted in the Classics section of BoxingForum24.com. One of the main reasons I conducted it there is because the people who regularly post there tend to be those who are very interested in learning about boxing history. It's the best place I've ever known to discuss boxing history with fellow enthusiasts, and there is a vast wealth of collective knowledge over there. Having posted there for more than 17 years, it's been immensely educational for me personally, and there are a lot of experts over there whose command of boxing history is far, far greater than my own. Of course, not everyone is an expert, and those who are experts aren't necessarily experts on all things boxing. But I thought it was a good idea to conduct a survey there because I have full faith in the tremendous collective knowledge of historical boxing enthusiasts. I did not personally participate in this survey, as I did not want my personal opinions to impact the outcome, but in total we had these 24 individuals who properly participated by providing me non-complete lists. Each of the participants provided the top 15 list for each of the original 8 weight classes, as well as a top 25 all-time list. No ties, just straight lists numbered sequentially. So a special thanks to these 24 people who participated, without whom this survey would not exist. This was the scoring system, which for the element of surprise was kept secret from the participants, except for one moderator over there, so everyone knew I had a plan in place and wasn't just making shit up. It's very straightforward. 100 points for a first place vote, 80 points for a second place vote, and so on, with the 15th place votes being awarded 1 point. So everyone who participated was responsible for allocating a total of 453 points. And with 24 participants, the most points any one boxer can accumulate in a given weight class is 2,400. I had given this scoring method a lot of thought beforehand, thinking it was a good way to reward the higher placements while also creating separation as you descend downwards. So let's get to it and take a quick look at the top 10 under the scoring system as it applied to the 24 submissions I received in the survey. Number 10 is Ricardo Lopez. He only appeared on 3 total lists, but he still managed a top 10 finish behind the 195 points he accumulated under the scoring. More on Lopez in a bit. Number 9 is Pone Kingpech. He had 277 points, and he appeared on 22 out of 24 lists. His average was a little higher than what a 10th place vote was worth, and he finished just above 10th. Number 8 is Fidel La Barba. 393 total points, and he appeared on 17 lists, which was 5 less than Kingpech. But La Barba was generally held in higher regard on the lists where he did appear. Number 7 is Benny Lynch. He earned 765 points, and he appeared on all 24 lists in the survey. With so many differing opinions, having 24 people all agree about something is rather significant to me. Number 6 is Frankie Gennaro. 810 points for Gennaro, and he appeared on 21 out of 24 lists. Less lists than Lynch, but Gennaro was generally held in slightly higher regard. Number 5 is Pancho Villa, and he is the first boxer in the series to be revealed as a member of the 1,000 plus points club. 1,017 points, 22 out of 24 lists, and Pancho Villa received 2 first-place votes. Number 4 is Midget Walgist. 1,035 points for him, as well as 24 out of 24 lists. Impressive stuff there, and Walgist also got 2 first-place votes as well. In my mind, these 2 feats are indicative of someone very special. 1,000 plus points club, and 24 out of 24. Number 3 is Pascual Perez. Unlike Villa and Walgist, Perez did not receive any first-place votes, but he still managed to outpoint both of them here. 1,266 for Perez is a solid total, and he also appeared on all 24 lists. Number 2 is Miguel Canto. He had a mighty impressive tally of 1,480. That's a quality score under this system, especially with just one first place vote and the fact he wasn't mentioned on one list. Needless to say, he is held in extremely high regard. And number 1 is Jimmy Wild, who pretty much ran away with this thing. A whopping 2,200 point tally, 24 out of 24 lists, and 19 out of 24 participants viewed Wild as the very best flyweight in boxing history. In terms of this survey, Wild has staggering numbers across the board, 2,200 points out of a maximum 2,400. So here is the entire top 30 statistical breakdown from the survey. Keeping the focus mostly on the top 10 and looking at this list, there is really only one thing about these results I dislike. Ricardo Lopez at number 10, well, he doesn't really belong here. Finito was a tremendous talent, no denying that, but in his time, he never really competed as a flyweight. Lopez only appeared on 3 lists, but he averaged 65 points across those 3 lists. So even though he was missing from 21 lists, he still managed to sneak into the top 10. Honestly, I think this is a bit of an anomaly. I don't think we will see this type of thing too often, but we will see as we move along. Anyway, aside from Lopez being in the top 10, I think this is a pretty solid list. Jimmy Wild being at the top, well, he is usually the guy you see at the top of most flyweight lists, and that proved true here. 19 out of 24 people agree that he is the best in the history of the division. I think that represents a solid majority consensus. You can make a case for some of these other guys being the best flyweight. Canto, Walgist, Villa, and even Perez maybe, despite receiving no first place votes in this survey. But personally, I agree with Wild at the top, and I think we have the right guys in the top 5 here. We can quibble over the order for those guys, and I would probably swap a few guys around a little bit, but still, this looks like a damn fine top 5 list to me. And even the top 10 as a whole, I think it's solid. You can maybe have Oba in the top 10 instead of Lopez. And personally, I always think Juan Jonkum might get a little shortchanged over in the classic section when it comes to flyweights. And you could maybe argue for someone else in that 10th spot. But overall, this isn't a bad list at all. Indeed, this is a much better final product than the flyweight list from the Ring Magazine experiment I did a few years back. That was based on year-end rankings in Ring, which inherently limited how far back you could go, meaning nothing before 1924. This list from the survey here is far superior to that experiment, in my opinion, and I think most people would agree with that. So in total, there were 45 different boxers mentioned in the flyweight survey. 5 boxers in the 1,000 plus points club, and 4 boxers who appeared on all 24 lists. Right now, Jimmy Wild has the high scores to beat, 2,200 points and 19 first place votes. I'm very curious to see how Wild's dominance in the flyweight division compares with the other divisions as we move north. And I am also interested to keep track of those 1,000 plus points club and the 24 of 24 club. Anyway, that's it for this one. Next up will be bantamweights. I hope to have that one out fairly soon. Once again, thank you to the 24 participants who took the time and effort to create and submit their survey lists. Please share your thoughts on the flyweight results in the comments section. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed and have a wonderful night. This is Rummy's Corner.